Hello, welcome to my podcast. So, today, as you can see, first of all, outside it's beautiful, it's sunny, and yeah, today it's Sunday. And so, in today's podcast, I'm going to talk about the relationship that I have with my family because I felt that I never talked, I never said nothing about it, but I have everything to say about it. And starting by my childhood, which I prefer not to remember, if I get to be honest. And let's say that now that I'm grown up, I believe that I never was in a good relationship with this family. And I remember that every holidays has always been not so great. Uh, I remember going to this Christmas lunch, Easter dinner, everything that you do with a family in holidays. And I didn't like it. I didn't want to go. This is the truth. And I remember that I used to go because my mother was like, this is on my mother's side. I'm talking about family from relatives from the side of my mother, because from the side of my father we don't really meet each other that much, and that's great because I don't like to meet people like family members. It's weird and I don't know. Anyways, um I've never enjoyed to stay with my family, um except with my cousin that she has my age, and but now we don't even talk to each other, and that's fine because I have my life and I honestly don't want to talk with nobody, especially with my freaking family. Like, um, so as I was saying, I don't like to talk with my family, and I've never enjoyed to stay with my family. I remember that when it was Christmas, my mother used to bring me to this um, family dinner. Like, I wasn't eating there, but after they were the whole family was eating there, but me and my family. And so um, I remember that before to go, I used to have such an anxiety, and my legs were like trembling, and I was so afraid for no reason actually, because they are not like weird person or they are not abusive, but I never wanted to go. I never wanted to go. I just didn't see the necessity to go in a place where I just didn't want to stay. I think you know what I mean. And for my whole entire life, I had to go to this family dinner where the adults, other parts of my family, were talking about us cousins, and how they were asking you about school and things, and this shit used to give me so much anxiety because at the end of the day, me and school, we never been through, like, we never been friends. School was terrible. I got bullied at school, so I didn't like to talk about school, and my grades were not great, like, at all. And They were constantly talk about. I was fearful of. I had anxiety, and they do the best. This families in general do the best to make you uncomfortable, and they talk about things that you really don't want to talk, and you were not there. And I felt like this the whole time, and I didn't like it. And so this is the thing. I've never wanted to hang out with my family because at the end of the day, the arguments were the same. How school is going, blah 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 blah. Listen, it's not going well. I don't want to tell you. Shut the fuck up. And I didn't like to go. I just had so much pressure in going with them and talking. And so, um, the only two cousins that were not there are the one that actually I can talk with them decently, and they live in another place, so they far away from the town we live. So um, they just came in summer, and that was great. I enjoyed that, but for the rest, it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great, to be freaking honest, at all. Whatever, and yeah, this is the thing. Uh, it wasn't great. I didn't enjoy it. That's why now, every time that I see something that I don't like, or there is something that I don't want to do, I am just not going to do it. I don't care. That's why I'm a little bit of a rebel. Um, and I think this, my childhood situations, has made me a little bit of a rebel, and I don't give a fuck about nothing. And this is the thing. Um, I've never ever wanted to hang out with all the family members, and because to me it was too much. It was for a child. It's too much because you have all these adults that ask you stupid freaking questions that honestly I don't want to. Like, the fuck do you want from my life? And I never enjoyed the idea of staying with people, like with my family. And I still believe that I don't like it. And nothing in this freaking world will make me change idea. Now I don't uh, spend time with my family anymore. And since then, my life has been much better. I am finding myself, I am creating my life, I am having fun, and honestly, fuck everybody. And yeah, this is. If you have, if you don't want to stay with your family, if you don't want to stay with your family, if you want nothing to do with your family, please do something. Love yourself. Just don't, just don't overwork yourself. Don't try to push yourself, and you do that. You go to your family just for because your parents want to never do that because I always did that. I had no choice because my mom was bringing myself like okay what I'm saying first of all it was my mother that from her family side was bringing me with her for this family dinner after family dinner because I used not to eat with this family. And my father uh, didn't go to this after family dinner. Long story short, my father was not in good relationship with my grandma. Okay, and I wasn't too, but that's little bit too long to explain into this live. Or maybe I'm going to stay 2 hours and talk about my family. But honestly, who cares? Who cares? And so at the end of the day, my father was not coming with us because he didn't had a relationship with uh, like my grandma. And so these family dinners were at my grandma's house. And so I remember that since age of 5, I think, uh, since I was 5, and my grandma and my father like didn't talk to each other anymore. So for all this year, I met this family member from my mother's side without my father because he was in a good relationship with my grandma. And so, and so, this is the deal. Um, my father was not there, uh, so I was only with my mother, and honestly, it was boring as fuck. Boring as fuck. Listen, when I'm telling you that this shit was boring, boring as fuck, it really, really was. I didn't like nothing about going there with all the freaking family members that were there, and they were asking you how it's going. School is going well. Listen, shut the fuck up. Everybody knew that I was bad at school. Shut up. You know that is not going well. Why would you put me in this situation in front of my mother? Shut the hell up. Like, shut up. They were asking questions, and I didn't like it because I felt uncomfortable. Like, at school, I don't want to go, and I'm doing the worst at school. At home, they don't understand me, and they keep talking about school. I felt inadequate everywhere. And so this is the deal. Um, I didn't enjoy it. So, uh, yeah, this is the thing. Uh, and yeah, yeah, this is actually what it is in a nutshell. Basically, my father didn't speak with my grandma, so no family dinner with with my father, just me and my mother going to say hello at the end of their dinner. No, not their dinner, their lunch. That first of all, this lunch were hours long, and honestly, after 6 p.m., me and mom were going to say hello. How are ya? I'm going to pretend I want to be here. I don't want to be here. Anyways, didn't enjoy the situation. Cause honestly, come on now, so much question you can ask me. You have to ask me about school. Come on, come on, be fucking for real. Whatever. Bad experience. Listen, if you are young and your family is shitty and you are afraid for your future, I know that ugly feeling. I know all that because I've been through. So the birds are chirping outside. I hope you can't hear because I'm using a microphone. Anyways, if you have that horrible feeling that I know well, it's a feeling of anxiety and oh my goodness, I cannot see my future because these people are pressing me and they don't even listen to me. I understand well. uh, until my 18, like it was like this. Make sure you they respect you. Make sure you argue your opinions. Make sure don't let them treat you like shit. it, Tell them very clear what you think about what they do. Be clear about who of what part of the family you don't like, especially with your parents. Be clear, and even if you know their reaction is going to be shitty and they will not believe you, because at the end of the day, you tell them something and they be like, no, it's not true. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. I know well that it's true. Anyways, make sure they know what is your opinion, so in the future they will not be like, it's not true, you didn't tell us nothing. Be be honest with them, even if it's a bit risky. It doesn't matter. And yeah, this is the thing. Listen, I remember at school telling my classmate, one of my classmates, my situation, that I didn't like to go, didn't like my family, and they weren't listening. And she said, and I said, listen, until I'm 18, then I can do whatever I want. And she said, you have to wait 7 years. And I was like, huh, yes, I have to wait 7 years. And she was like, you can't live like this. I know, bestie. I know I can't do something. And it's nothing. I waited 7 freaking years. And after 7 years, nothing was changing. And I was like, oh my god. Oh my fucking god, I am 18 and these people still not treat me the way they should treat me. And I was pissed off. And so I manage that now they treat me well. I've been a bitch all the time. You have to be a bitch in bitching. Because when, first of all, I've been to the therapist. I've been to the therapist and I explained her what was going on, and she was like, okay. She was listening. Then I said, listen, these two parents, I am so stressed. They don't knock at the door. Many, many years they didn't knock at the door. I did the crazy bitch. And guess what? Now they knock at the door because they are well aware that they have to knock at the door because it's yes. Just because I'm your daughter, just because doesn't mean you don't have to knock at my door. And just because you knock at the door doesn't mean that I'm hiding something. I am not hiding fucking nothing. Oh gosh. And and I did it. And now they have much more respect of me. And that's a great thing. And it cost me years, years and years to have what I have now. So now they listen more. I don't see my family members anymore, which makes me feel good. I had to fight for years, bitch, and I swear, and I mean fighting. And now that I have it, I have a little bit more of space and peace. I can actually do things for my future because I remember that when your family press you, you feel such an anxiety that even if you want to do something in your life, it's like you have some block, and the block is your family that it's pressing you, and you can't do nothing, and it's awful. The truth is, family, it's awful. I don't know whoever said that family, you can always trust family, but probably is not someone that has an ugly family. And now my nose it's like closed. My nose it's closed. Anyways, if you there is many people out there in your same situation, and I took inspiration by many celebrities that they didn't had a good relationship with the family, and I was like, wait, but they managed to do it, so I can do it too. And so I did it, and now I am doing things for my future, which I'm so glad because I always knew that I deserve something better or something. I deserve the best, you know what I mean? And I have to say that my family was an obstacle for me, and it's awful to say, but many times your family will sabotage your plans for your future. It's like the family doesn't want you to be happy. And sometimes your family be like, I want you to succeed, I want you to be happy. But what they really mean is, I hate you. That's all. That's all. Because you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Unless you have a wonderful, supportive family, but the majority of family are awful. Is they don't want you to go. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to. You know what I mean. You know well what I mean. And so you feel uncomfortable all the time. Anyways, luckily, luckily I managed to do all these things, and at the end of the day, now I feel better. And that's great for my future, to be far, to be honest, not far. Uh, and yeah, I am so grateful for what I have, for who I'm becoming, and for always have these strong opinions about things and about how my life should go. So I never give up. And it was difficult because it's family sometimes want to see you failure, they want to see you failing. That's the truth. And even if they said that they want to see you succeed, they probably lying. They are, fuck all of them. Fuck your family. If your family is toxic, if your family uh, it's not good, do something. Just give up. Just give up. Don't give them time. Don't give them credit. Don't give them nothing because just because it's your blood, it doesn't mean that you have to suffer for these people. Like it's fucking ridiculous that it's 2023 and people still think that you you owe something to your family. And the truth is, it's not true. Like, it's not true. Let's be honest. You didn't choose to be alive. You didn't choose your family. You didn't choose nothing. And they pretend from you. They want the best from you. They stress you out. They be like, I want the best for you. That's why I'm stressing you out. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And the type of parents that do this are actually unsuccessful people that didn't they don't have the job they want. They are not happy with their life. This is this is the truth because there is no parents that has money and be like, oh no, you have to do this. Parents with money are definitely much open-minded than parents that don't have money. And this is the truth. And I think the difference is big. Definitely. And whatever. Now it's kind of freezing. It's low key freezing. Anyway, next month it's my birthday. So it's gonna be fun. I'm making my own dress. So that's great. Uh, no family dinner, no nothing. So just me and myself taking picture. Anyways, and I know that someone of you will comment and be like, "That's so sad. That's so sad what you're saying." But sometimes the truth, it's sad. The truth is that I don't care of what my family think. I am burned out by the family. So I just don't give a fuck. The only things I know is that I deserve the best and I feel like sometimes family will not. Ooh, I'm kind of sleeping now. And sometimes what I was saying, oh my god, I'm starting losing. Uh, anyways, your family not always will be there for you. That's the truth. Some families are not nice, and this is the truth. Anyways, back to my family and back to a relationship between my father and my grandma, which is my mother's, my mother's grandma, my mother's mother. Oh my god, how complicated is that? Uh, First of all, they don't talk each other anymore, and don't ask me the reason because honestly, I didn't get it, and I still not get it why. And anyways, so every time we went to I don't know, a wedding from my mother's side, my father wasn't there because my grandma was there. And so was the thing. You know what I mean? So me and my mother alone at this free useless weddings that I didn't want to go also. And so uh anyways, this was when I was 5. They stopped to talk to each other. And then, uh, well, first of all, I'm the first daughter and I'm the only daughter. And then I'm the first. No, I'm not the first granddaughter because my two cousins, the two that actually I can talk with them, are definitely much bigger than me. But anyways, I'm uh, the granddaughter of her first child. And so I'm kind of important. So and to me, I never was treated as important. I feel like my cousin, the one that we had a great relationship. So uh, I feel I shouldn't say these things online. Whatever, I'm going to say it. I hope that they will not watch this video. So, this podcast. Anyways, I feel like she was a little bit, you know, I think she was the favorite of my grandma. And at first, I didn't care, you know what I mean? But then, like, I think I had much effort with my grandma. Like, I really put so much effort with her. Like I think I was the only freaking granddaughter calling her every single day to know if she was okay or not. And yeah, this is the thing. After a little bit, me and my grandma, when I was 15, we got into not a fight, but let's say that I didn't like what she said, and I decided to. Uh, I didn't talk to her anymore because I choose to do that because many reason, and so I didn't talk to her anymore. Now she's dead. So, anyways, it's like 8 years that we don't talk to each other. Uh, I don't regret not talking with her because I'm still very, very angry to her. Uh, yeah. Uh, and whatever. That's a little bit of drama, just a little bit. And yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing. That's insane. You know. And my mother is just talking in this moment. So I hope you can't hear me, hear her, whatever. Uh, so I'm trying to speak with a lower voice. Yes, because honestly, I don't want her to hear me. Even she doesn't speak English. Whatever. And so I didn't like to talk with her anymore. So, and the family was asking me why and blah blah blah. So honestly, I didn't want to answer because it was a too complicated story, and the story start when I'm young. And I remember the day that I decided to not talking with her anymore, and she was in my house, and I was trying to talk with my mother about why she doesn't listen to me and understand me, because at the time I was bullied at school, and I felt like she didn't know and she didn't listen to me. So she thought that every time that I was in front of the school and I was crying and begged her not to go to school, she thought I was just playing. Uh, but the truth of it is that I was suffering like a fucking animal. So it wasn't funny to me. And she didn't take this serious until 2 years ago. Like, she didn't really believe me. So I really don't like my mother either, and we don't have a great relationship. I don't like her. I'm gonna say, you know, sometimes I try to create a relationship with her, but it's like I don't think she really wants a relationship with me. To be honest, I try to create moments. I try the fucking hard with her, but I don't think that I can change her. So I try to change her for so many years. I give up. Fuck you. And now I'm searching for my candies because I want a candy because all this is a little bit bitter, and so I'm eating candies. I love candies way too much. I should not eat all these fucking candies, and they are yummy. My nose, it's also closed. It's so outside. It's freezing. I can't really open the windows. Oh, little a small moment. A little. This is orange flavor. It's yummy. It's like a Starburst. This is what it is. Anyways, didn't had this great relationship with my mom, and now at the age of 21, almost 22 next month, I start to believe that I will never get a decent relationship in a fuck off. Mhm. That's fucking good. That I will never get a decent relationship with this woman. We don't understand each other, and I have the feeling that we will never understand each other. I say, first of all, I have to explain to her what is an email all the time. She's pissing me off. Mm. Then we really don't talk. And honestly, I try to talk with this woman, and I feel like she don't really gets what she should get. Uh, and this is the deal. Basically, this is the deal, and we will never have a good relationship. So every time, even with my father, like we don't even talk to each other, like whatever. We live in the same house, whatever. But it's okay. Like I don't care. But whatever, everything, wherever. There's nothing to say really. It's just what my life is, and I am trying to get out of this fucking house the most fast possible way, because it's years that I'm trying to get out of this house. But of course, the way to start, the way to go. I mean, I saw a nice place where to go, but now I'm meeting another candy. Anyways, came to conclusion I will never have a relationship with this woman. Not with the family, not with no one. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing I can talk with her. I can talk about art because she knows nothing about art. I can talk about politics. She knows nothing about politics. She doesn't like nothing. Basically, the only things I can talk about with my mother, it's gossip and these ugly, useless TV shows, reality shows that she watch, which I found ugly, useless, and this is what when she's talking now. So from the kitchen, and I don't want to hear her. And so this family situation is not one of the best. Never will be one of the best. Um, truth is not a family that I want to live in, and I've never wanted to live with this family. That's the truth. I've never enjoyed it. I've never stopped and said, I like to live with this too. I like to live with this family. I like this. I like these other things. Like all the things that I can make um, a list of it. I don't like it. There's absolutely nothing that we can relate to. There's no mentality we can relate to. We can't talk about, I cannot talk about how I see the future. I cannot talk about how I see, we have a so different mindset that we are completely different, and there's nothing that can make us talk um, There's nothing, and we disagree on every single thing. This is the deal. This is the deal. I believe that one day I'm going to be rich, and I'm studying business and everything, and I know for well that one day I'm going to be rich. But every time I tell my mother that I have this plan and everything, and I explain her how I see money and how easy it is to get money and how easy it is to get rich, she will watch me weird, just like just like a rat race. One watch rich people like, and you can't have a conversation about money. She don't understand nothing about money. They I'm sick and tired. So every time I explain her that one day I'm going to be rich, she be like, but we don't need to get rich. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Talk for yourself. Every day I wake up and these two talk shit about money. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear these things. I don't want to hear this bullshit that £6, €6, six, whatever. It's a lot of money for whatever. Shut the fuck up. For them, everything is so expensive. Could you shut your mouth? Could you shut your mouth? Everything it's about money. Eh? They're so fucking greedy at this point. Anyways, but this is a money talk. This is not a money talk. This is how much I don't like my family talk. And the truth is, I can't, and I've never enjoyed to live with his parents. I've never had a conversation about things with his parents. I have nothing in common with his parents. I don't like their mindset, their mentality. I don't like the type of life they do. The only things that we have in common is the blood. And to me, the blood, it's just a tiny, tiny little detail. I don't care if you are my blood. If you are a shitty person and we don't agree with things, I don't care. Like, I don't care if you are part of my family. I just don't give a fuck. So this is the thing, and this is the thing. I don't give shit. I don't give a damn if you're part of my family. If I don't like you, I will not force myself to like you or to have a relationship with you. Like, who gives a fucking damn? Who gives a shit? To be honest, who cares? I don't. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, thankfully, I know who I want to be for in the future. Thankfully, I am myself. Thankfully, I always done things by myself, so now I can do things by myself, and like, I will never depend on my family. Now I'm depending on my family, but as soon as I have my independence, goodbye to everyone. Like, really, goodbye to every single one of this family. And no one will ever fucking see me again. This is the thing. It's 22 years of shit. And it's time to stop this bullshit, and it's time to go on with things and make things better. And that's the truth. That's the motherfucking truth. Listen, you can't you can't do this to yourself just because it's your family. If your family is shitty, don't even lose time. don't even lose your goddamn time with them. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna regret it. And with this excuse that they are part of your family, listen, you already know what it is. And what it is not the case. What it is not the case. And I don't want to hear. No, look, if someone dares to comment that I should be nice because it's my blood, because it's my family, I promise that you should shut your fucking mouth. Okay? Perfect. Because honestly, I do not deserve this shitty life. And as soon as I'm out, I'm out. And honestly, I have the feeling that after all this time, I am out very, very soon. I'm telling you now, I am out soon. And I deserve it because I deserve the best of the best. And yeah, this is so. Um, and So I was saying that my relationship with my mother is not one of the best. We don't talk, we don't communicate, we don't do nothing. We don't have a special day when we go shopping. I can talk about her about things in my life. I can talk I can't talk about her about how I view life because she will watching me in a bad way. Because at the end of the day, this woman, it's so fucking awful. Now I'm eating chips. She will be like, I want the best for you. If you realize your dreams, I'm happy. And then I explain her which dreams I have. And she looks jealous. Like, girl, what does it even mean? And so now I've learned to keep my mouth shut. And I don't tell her nothing anymore. Because to be honest, I am tired of the ugly looking that she gives me every time I explain her how my life is going to be beautiful. I don't like every time she talks shit about money. I don't like nothing. I don't like the way I dress well. I dress nice. And she be being jealous. And she be like, oh, you too overdressed. Shut the fuck up. You are dressed with a fucking white shirt and fucking jeans. And they are fucking ugly. Like saying, listen, I have no time anymore for this bullshit. I don't give a fuck. No time anymore. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't explain myself anymore. It's like useless. When they are not at your level, they will always say that you have two dreams and you are so impossible and you are so difficult. The truth is, I have opinions, Like, I know what I want to be in my life. I know things that you don't. And you're 50 and you should know. And it's almost like a competition, you know? These chips are good as fuck. Little pause. I have to eat. Excuse me. That was fucking good. That was fucking good. Anyways, they be jealous. They be jealous. They be jealous of your dreams. Don't share your dreams to no one, especially family. Because family, no, no, no. Family it's always so negative with you. Family will always treat you shit. Unless you have a nice family, they are rare and you can talk with them with everything. Like, I'm so jealous of you. Fuck you. Anyways, but if you know the way they are and they are not open minded on things, just don't even explain yourself. Just be like, yeah, yeah, okay, you're right. Don't even say nothing. Don't even say that. And this is what I've learned from myself, from experience with my family. Because at the end of the day, they be like, no, no, you can tell us things. Oh, yes, you can tell us, I can tell you things. So you're gonna brag me down and make me feel shit. And so after I I spent time to grow myself and to make sure I believe in myself enough, you're gonna bring me down because you are insecure of yourself. Fuck you. I'm gonna tell you the fuck nothing. And as soon as I become rich, since they don't like the rich people, I want to see if they want my money because I'm gonna give you fucking nothing. This is how it works. This is how it works, baby. This is how it works. This is how it works. This is how it works. And I cannot wait. And I cannot wait. It's gonna be absolutely fun. And I'm going to remember every single fucking word they said to me. And so next time they learn. Next time they learn. Don't let this motherfucker treat you shit just because they are part of your family. Don't do it. Because I did it for so many times. And don't try to be nicer with them with the hope they are going to be nice with you, because if they are shit with you, they are going to be shit with you forever. I've never ever said, let me try to be nice, maybe it's me, because I know the fuck well that it wasn't me and I was right. And now they treat me properly, like they knock at the door our list. Don't let your family treat you like shit. Just because it's your family doesn't mean they have to treat you shit. If they treat you shit and they are part of your family, maybe it's time to say goodbye. And I said what I said because I'm right. Because I am fucking right. And this is the truth. And another thing, they pretend respect from you just because they are older. What do you mean? You deserve much respect than I do because you are older than. You tell them you are old, and they get angry. Excuse me, did you just fucking say that you were older? Now you ain't older anymore. No, they aren't old anymore. They feel young. And that shit is kind of ridiculous. You guys need to grow up. Because it feels like you guys are older, but not with the mind. Just with the age, or just with the. So there's many people that are old with the age that are not very mature. It's full outside. It's full of old people that are not mature, and they pretend respect from you. Um, do I own you fucking something? I don't think so. Get off my way. And they'd be like, but I created you. I invented you. Yeah, piece of fucking shit. Like your problem. Like did I ask? Did I ask you for something? Did I ask you for creating me? Like, bitch, do I give a fuck? No. They pretend respect, and they are the first that they don't bring respect to other people, like, especially to young people. They be like, when I was at your age, I was mining in the child labor mine. We were tougher. No, you guys were stupid. You guys were stupid. Y'all didn't have the courage to fight against elites, any type of government. And so you were forced by your tough parents. And yeah, you have trauma, and so you worked in the mines as a child. Like, do I give a shit what you did when you were young? Like, it's my fault that you were working your ass hard at 10 years old in the mine. Like, it's my fucking fault. Like, I own you shit because some rich elites in the 60s choose to make children work. Like, it's my fucking business. I'm sorry, but I don't give a fuck. And that's all. And I have no empathy for you guys. Because at the end of the day, these are the same people that in the 60s were racist, homophobic, and sexist. So I have no empathy for you bitches. I think that working at the mines maybe was better for you. Anyways, we are getting out of track. We were talking about my family and how little of a relationship I have with them. And I know that many of you that are listening to me be like, me too, like, and I get it because it's full of us that have a shitty relationship with our family. And that's actually sad because honestly, I wish I had a decent relationship with this family, but honestly, it doesn't matter how much I try. It's like talking to a wall. It was much easy. And they will understand me better if I have to be honest. So now I'm watching one moment. I think my neighbors are spying me. Let me check with my camera. Let's go. And so was a little usual. Let me see. You guys are spying or not? No, guys, they are not spying to me. Guys, they are not spying. I thought they were spying. I don't know why, because the curtains are opened, and I don't know. Maybe I'm paranoid. Maybe I'm paranoid. Anyways, my vlogs and my podcasts are so horribly done that I'm talking about something and then I start talking about something else and then I talk about something else and there is no logic in this vlog and that's why you guys love it or not. You guys love it. Anyways, when it's summer, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fun. I mean, to be outside and making lives, and it's gonna be fun. Honestly, it's going to be fun, and I love it. So yeah. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Yes, there are old people, but they won't respect. They don't give respect. And same with your family. They want respect from you. They don't give respect. So since you guys are the parents, you should give the example, and then once I took the example, maybe I'm going to respect you. But if you treat me like shit, that you don't respect my spaces, it's a little bit difficult that I will respect you because I will feel a little bit, I don't want to say, but a little bit, kind of oppressed, kind of oppressed. And a little bit in between. So let's give the good example. And many parents. I'm falling. Many parents have so much. Many parents have so much hate in themselves for the childhood trauma they have, and they don't even realize they have childhood trauma, and so they repeat certain patterns that their parents used to do with them, and they didn't overcome this trauma. They don't even know they have trauma, and they keep on with punishing their children for nothing, basically, because this is the way they've been raised, and they are alive, and so they have a job, so they've been raised well. And the truth is, they have trauma. They have a lot of trauma, and they want to traumatize unconsciously, probably you too, because they think they are doing the right thing. Make sure the trauma you stop the trauma. Like, if your parents give you like so much pain, make sure that you do like a shadow work, you heal your inner child before to have other children, before to have children, because at the end of the day, um you know, make sure you heal your childhood trauma that your parents are giving you, so you will not give your children some trauma, because at the end of the day, bitch, it's not fun. Bitch is not fun. Patterns, if are not corrected, keep repeating. And the last thing you want to do is to give your children trauma. So make sure it breaks with you. And yeah, because got to be honest, it's very important, very very important that you don't traumatize your children because your parents did traumatize you. And I think that older generations tend to They are not very aware. Let's be honest. These motherfuckers are not smart. You bitches are not smart. You still traumatize your grandchildren, your children, and you be like calling us snowflakes or whatever. The truth is that we are much mature than you, and you are 60, and you are 70, and you are probably white fucking male or a white fucking woman. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up because honestly, your time to fucking talk has expired. Time has gone. This is not the 50s anymore. People of various uh, oppressed, um, various oppressed people have fought. We have a fight still going on for all rights. We didn't have nothing for free. Women, gay, black people, we didn't add nothing for free. So we had to fight for the most little things that you white old fucking men have, like this. So I don't want to hear by a ugly white man in your face look like a butthole. So I don't give a shit. If you ugly, don't even talk to me. Listen, I don't give a shit if when you were young you had a wonderful job. I don't give a fucking damn. Like, you ain't doing me a fucking favor if you are working. I don't give a fuck. You can work your ass out, and I still don't give a fuck. Okay? And they hacked these old people. Some of, no, the majority of them, but some of them are nice, very rare, whatever. They hacked like they had a difficult hard life. I'm talking about white men and a little bit of white women, but let's be honest, it's for men, white men, white old men. You need to shut your fucking mouth. You need to shut your fucking mouth because you're 70, you are talking too much, and it's time to buy a fucking coffin. Because there's no more space on this earth for your fucking little dick bullshit. I don't give a fuck if you had a wonderful job in the 50s. I don't give a fuck if you could afford to have an house in the 50s. I could not care less of your bullshit. Because we ain't in the 50s anymore, luckily. Because you white old men be like, oh, life was so difficult. You should try to be a black woman in the 50s. And then, and then you wouldn't survive very well. So let's shut our fucking mouth. How about that? How about that? How about keeping the mouth closed? Because at the end of the day, you don't have teeth anymore. You are missing teeth. You don't even speak properly. Uh, Keep it close. Keep your fucking mouth closed. And do that. And do that. And we are gonna be happy. Because at the end of the day, you have 5 years of time, and then you gone. So I don't see why you have to talk about politics anymore. You dead. Like, I don't give a fuck what you were doing in the 50s. Like, me in the 50s? Fuck off. You in the 50s. And they think they have a voice. And they think they can say shit about our future. Like, you are dead. You are dead. You are dead. You are very close to meet the devil. Cause honestly, you weren't good. You weren't good, so you're gonna go to heaven. And yeah, that's all. That's all. Little nose closed. I mean, they think they can talk. They think they can talk. They think they can talk. They think their opinions matter. Big boy, big old boy, your opinion doesn't matter since 2010. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a shit. We don't give a fuck. And they blame everyone else rather than themselves. Because they have so much privilege, they don't even realize that other people are oppressed. And they be like, what do you mean? That's so easy. Yeah, for you, because you are white and you're a man and you are old too. Like a fly. It's in my fucking bedroom now. My window, it's open. Whatever. And they are so unaware. They live in their own fucking world, these white old men, that they don't even realize what's going on really. Like, listen, do do something nice. Choose the place where you're going to rest forever. Because honestly, I don't know. This is the place you have to, mm, whatever. I'm tired. I am tired of this bullshit. I am tired. There is 70 years old politician choosing for what us young generation have to do. 70 years ago. 70 years ago, black people were still oppressed and they are still oppressed today. Let's be fucking for real. Women, gays, disabled people were oppressed. Let's be fucking for real. Disabled people were not seen at all. Uh, Mental health was not seen. I mean, I fucking mean, do do something. Disappear. This is how to disappear. And they think they can talk and talk and talk. And they be like, oh my god, when I was younger, when I blah 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 blah, I don't give a damn. I wish I care, but I don't give a damn. And they think they are entitled to us young people. Listen to their bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I want to see how many hours is that I'm on live. Because honestly, I was talking about my family and now I'm talking about old people. Just to let you know that an hours ago I started an hour ago and I'm still talking. Anyways, I will ask. Fuck. Um, I'm talking about old people now because I was talking about parents and how they have different mentality and different generations, and this has come. Whatever. I believe that old people should sit, enjoy their last few years, and then disappear. This is what they should do, in my realistic opinion. Because at the end of the day, y'all just creating problem to young people with these laws, this bullshit from the 50. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck you, fuck yourself, fuck your wife, fuck your children, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Listen, YouTube, don't delete this live because I'm saying a lot of fuck you. But I believe that the word fuck you, it's an amazing word that we all should use. So, and yeah, this is the deal. This is the deal. This is the deal. I'm 20 years old, almost. You are 70, almost dead. So, let's do that. You sleep all day and you mind your fucking business about politics. And I do the fuck I want with my body, and a black person can walk in the streets without getting killed by one of your wonderful, wonderful white middle aged policemen. And how about gay people don't have to be afraid of getting killed in a fucking club? How about this? Because these are this real problem. You white males have no fucking problems about this. I'm talking about the old white men. Listen, have the decence to keep your mouth shut, because you're not young anymore, and you are not in the 50s anymore. I don't give a fuck if the milk back then was £5, 5p. I don't care. Can you hear this sound? This fucking awful sound. I don't care if when you were young your mother sent you to work in the mines at 50 years old. I don't care a fucking nothing of when you were young. Because when you were young, as a woman, I couldn't have a job and live by myself. A black person couldn't have property as well, because indigenous people are and still were and still oppressed. And I don't give a fuck if you think that getting working at the mines were difficult, because I don't give a fucking damn. I do not give a shit. Simple, simple as that. Simple as that. And if you think I care, and if you think I care and I should care, go search for a coffin. Go fucking search for a coffin, because you old. Fucking useless. These fucking old people are fucking useless. And I don't care. I don't care. They want respect. They want respect. They can walk well. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I owe you nothing. I owe you nothing. This world is full of fucking trash. Not just the trash these old people back in the 80s dumped all in the sea. So now I have to solve the problems of all this trash in the ocean, because when they were young, they were having fun with plastic. When I was young, blah 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 blah. What makes you think I want to have children in a world like this, where there is a big giant 6 year clock waiting for whatever is going to come. What makes you think I want my children to have a shitty future in a shitty world where it's where we have plastic everywhere, plastic that is that are still from the 60s. There's plastic on this fucking planet in the ocean that was dumped in the sea in the 60s and is still being dumped in the sea today. So what makes you think that I just want to have children in a shitty world? What I'm going to say to my children, I want to know what I'm going to say to my children. Listen, we have a 60-year clock. Maybe we are going to have tsunami. We are going to have all these ugly things because your great grandmother or grandfather were having fun and were throwing party and they were using plastic. What I'm going to tell them? So, and they have to solve the problem that you created for 50, 60 years ago. Are you stupid? Are you fucking stupid? While you in 5 years are dead? Are you stupid? Fucking dumb. Don't be fucking dumb. Don't be fucking dumb because you these fucking old people they be like telling you bullshit, but they know well that we are fucking right. So, anyways, look, I have a long talk about this, but now it's an hour that I'm speaking. I talk about a little bit of my family and how we don't have a relationship at all, and how difficult it was for me to go to school and keep up with the family and the family dinners. I didn't like it, and I wish I had more time to talk. But honestly, I actually have time. I'm just saying bullshit. I have time, but honestly, I want to go eat because it's time to eat. Whatever. Um, well, and I hope I explained well. Of course, I did not, because I am not good at explaining. But anyways, yeah, this is my awful relationship with my family. And this is what it was. Okay, this is what it was, what it is, and nothing will ever change. But this is what it is, and nothing will change it, even if I tried. Um, so I guess, yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to this boring, awful podcast. And I am glad you guys are here listening and watching and supporting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are precious. And happy Sunday. Have fun. Make your right decision. And thank you. I see you next week with another episode of this kind of useless, kind of boring podcast where I am not professional. And who wants to be professional, honestly? Thank you so much. Bye.